Cephalotus follicularis is a family of one genus and one species of carnivorous plants found primarily near the coast in southwestern Australia. Where to place Cephalotus follicularis? Cephalotus follicularis prefers warm, sunny locations, but is not tolerant of direct sunlight. In spring and fall, when the temperature is between 15 degrees centigrade to late 20 degrees centigrade, it can be placed in direct sunlight. In summer, direct exposure to direct sunlight should be avoided in midsummer when the temperature exceeds 30 degrees centigrade. In winter, as long as it does not freeze, it can overwinter. Therefore, keep the plant in a place where it can receive sunlight. If you want to keep it safe during winter, move it to a place where the temperature can be kept above 15 degrees centigrade. About watering. Watering Cephalotus follicularis is as important as sunlight. In spring and fall, there are many dry days. Water when the surface of the soil is dry. It depends on the day, but you should aim to water at least once a day. In summer, the humidity is higher, but the temperature is also higher, so the water evaporates more easily. Therefore, I water once in the morning and once more at night. In the winter, there are many dry days, so some people water more than once, but that is not a good idea. Because of the low temperatures, too much water may cause the roots to rot. Water when the soil is dry or mist the leaves to maintain humidity. About soil. Cephalotus follicularis is characterized by thick, short roots. Cephalotus follicularis grows in nutrient-poor soil, not fertile soil. Therefore, it is important to grow Cephalotus follicularis in a soil with few nutrients. The first recommended soil is sphagnum moss. It is very easy to handle, grows vigorously, and has few failures. This is the recommended soil for those who want to grow Cephalotus follicularis in the future. The second recommended soil is Carnivorous soil. Carnivorous soil is characterized by its good water retention properties. Another advantage is that the soil and roots are less likely to stick together when replanting. Therefore, less damage is done to the roots and repotting can be done easily. Does Cephalotus follicularis need fertilizer? I don't think so, as it grows well without fertilizer. Repotting Cephalotus follicularis. If it is planted in sphagnum moss, it is done once a year. If it is planted in carnivorous soil, it should be replanted once every 2 to 3 years. The appropriate time for repotting is when the maximum temperature is below 20 degrees centigrade. Points to keep in mind when repotting. When removing old soil, be careful not to damage the roots. Then, quickly repot the plant into the new soil. About humidity. I generally grow them at about 60 to 70% humidity. As a simple way to control humidity, prepare a transparent bag that can be covered with a flower pot. Make a hole in the bag to secure ventilation, cover the flower pot, and maintain humidity. Humidity is important, but ventilation is also important. Install a fan, taking care to avoid direct airflow to Cephalotus follicularis. How to increase Cephalotus follicularis? There are 2 ways to propagate Cephalotus follicularis: divide roots for replanting and leaf cuttings. How to divide roots for replanting? Divide the plants by growth point. Quickly replant into new soil. How to do leaf cuttings? Cut off the healthy young leaves, including the basal part. Insert them in the sphagnum moss, and you are done. Why don't you try growing Cephalotus follicularis this summer? If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give me a high rating. Click here to watch more videos related to Cephalotus follicularis. Thank you for watching.